You got pink cat ear Ray today, you know it's going to be a good one. This is a celebratory video, guys. Not even for the pink cat ear Ray, but hey, we got some good news. Now, there is a lot to get into here in this post, and I don't think we're going to be reading it verbatim, okay? I don't want a video to pop out and be like an hour, okay? I want to get the important stuff, and especially the stuff that I'm most excited about and I think are really, really good for all of us out there. The very first point, a huge one right off the rip. And if you guys didn't read through this yet, I just got to say this whole post, like the changes coming to Brawl Stars, is immense. So the very first one, you won't be seeing any more $50 early release access offers. In fact, Trunk will be the last IAP early access brawler. I want to give a huge thank you to Chosen in this episode. Make sure to follow him. I'll leave you a link in the description down below. I don't know if you're like me, but when I see a huge post like Brawl Stars made, it makes me very, very anxious. It's like there's so much to read. But Chosen, the absolute GOAT, made it really digestible for everyone out there. But getting into the topic of no more early release offers, what does this mean? So we already know this. Early release offers are being removed. Trunk is going to be the last early release access offer. But the new system is going to look like this. Early access will get replaced by a new system to unlock brawlers early, which will be free to play friendly, and all players will be able to try the new brawler just by playing the game. More about this, we'll be changing the way we do early access entirely in the next update. The design is still a work in progress, but we're certainly removing the IAP paywall offer for Trunk, at least being the last one. Get this, allowing everyone to play the brawler during the early access and have a chance to get the brawler earlier for free just by playing. In addition, this brawler release event will give even more rewards on top of the battle pass buff. We didn't talk about the battle pass buff, but I wanted to get the first point out of the way. So based on how this is written, in my mind, how it's going to look is with the removal of early release offers, when new brawlers are released, there's going to be a fun new event for them, right? Kind of like what we've seen Brawl Stars diving into or focusing on a lot to generate hype inside the community, whether it's just like different community events and whatnot. They've had a lot of success in Brawl Stars, and I think that's a great idea, designing a crazy event around a brawler like that. And it sounds like the majority of the brawlers, and I don't know if I'm like reading this wrong, but it looks like with these brawlers being released, there's going to be this event and you're going to be able to get that brawler for free when they're released just by playing the game. So we've kind of seen stuff like this in the past, though I think it's going to be a little bit different. The best example that I can give you is when Gray was released a few years ago. We were able to get him for free by doing a certain challenge. I believe it was like win-based or something like that. But the way this is worded, I think there's going to be a more significant event around it with like rewards that we can generate from the event. And then eventually, once we finish all like the playing and what we need to do, we'll get the brawler for free, which I don't know, that sounds crazy free to play friendly, and I love it. Next up, more records added every update and likely more system improvements in the future. So once again, going to Chosen here for a little bit of a TLDR version of what's going on with records. So this wasn't necessarily communicated when records first came out, but it was communicated to the creators that there would be ongoing releases of different records coming to the game through time, right? It really seems like the team is trying to do good on records just from the sole fact that it replaced masteries, and a lot of people have really good feelings about mastery. And it's super transparent and honestly really eye-opening. Just take a look at this. The team has plans to keep releasing more records every update, so all the deleted progress isn't really true for now. Those rewards will get distributed to the Trophy Road, Brawl Pass, and records. The team has also acknowledged that slapping star drops everywhere in the game was a bad decision, so they may also entirely replace star drops from records and add more genuine progression rewards for some new cosmetics. Some other important bits of information to add to the post that were in the long post about records. Some records currently feel too grindy or not fun, which is definitely something that we brought up in the last episode that we made here on the channel, especially win records. A major issue is that they reward repetitive play rather than skill or creativity. Exactly. To improve this, the wins requirement might be replaced with star player, making progress more skill-based and reduce bot farming. You can share your records ideas on social media to get them added in the game. So obviously records is still kind of a work in progress, a newer addition to the game, and it looks like the dev team is very open-minded and eager to hear some of our ideas for what we think would feel good for records, not such a grindy experience, like we heard from Sans in yesterday's video. I don't know if like star player is going to be the best for like a skill-based thing. Maybe there's something else that will fit and feel a lot better. I'm not sure, but at least we're kind of thinking and moving in the right direction to make it feel a bit better rather than just like grinding and trying to get 3 stuns and do a showdown, right? Next important point, Battle Pass free-to-play rewards will be buffed, matching legendary brawler masteries next update. Hey, any type of buff for free-to-play players, I get really excited. Every community is important inside of Brawl Stars, the whales, the in-betweens, the free-to-play, it's all important, but I always enjoy when we see stuff like this because it does help everyone. These buffs are made to be the equivalent of a legendary brawler's mastery reward. What do you think of it? So basically, with every single new Brawl Pass that comes out, it's getting a buff to coins, power points, and credits. We'll get 3,000 coins, 450 power points, and 300 credits more on the Brawl Pass. So it's not like a one-time gig or anything like that. Think of it like every single time a new Brawl Pass comes out, we are getting the equivalent of that brand new Brawl Pass, basically grinding out an entire mastery of a legendary brawler, which is really, really cool. We had already kind of touched on this, but as you can see here, new Brawler early release access design, which also has more free-to-play rewards next update. Honestly, out of all this information that we've gotten here today, this is what I'm most looking forward to. Just the way this is worded, the fact that we can rely on a fun event every single update designed around a brawler that we can eventually get for free just for playing the game, I think will be amazing every single update. It's a wonderful motivation to play the game. Getting a brawler for free, that's so hype. Really enjoy that and looking forward to see what they do with it. And then finally, the next bullet point, way more events and therefore way more free-to-play rewards starting this Thursday. This Thursday already, tomorrow. Taking a look at all of the crazy stuff that's coming out tomorrow. Chosen neatly wraps it up for us once again. Upcoming events. There's going to be a mini community event for Mortis. There's a free Icarus skin Bonnie challenge coming out. We have Mega Pig. I don't know if you guys are still hyped about Mega Pig or whatnot. I think it was fun the first time. I'm kind of a Mega Pig hater, but that's just me. Either way, some free rewards there. We've got the Hypercharged Unleashed event, another one, and then more quests to do. Not bad. Not bad at all. So those are all the big bullet points here coming in this post. You can, of course, go and read the rest of it for yourself. But again, when it comes to like information like this, I don't just want to read for 45 minutes. But to put a bow on this conversation that we have here today, I want to take a look at what people are saying inside the community. What is the feedback? What are people saying? We have Semantic here. World champion in Brawl Stars, literally the only game out there who actively listens to the community. That is why you are so much better than any other games. Couldn't agree more. And again, especially with the release of this update, what I don't want to do is like blindly glaze Brawl Stars in all aspects. I'm going to take a fair approach to Brawl Stars no matter what, especially since I'm making these videos for you guys. I'm trying to look out for you guys. So I'm going to take your guys' intentions into my commentary as well on these types of things. But you do have to acknowledge almost every single time Brawl Stars has made a mistake in the eyes of the community. And it's not just like small grievances when like people are getting catty online about small changes and whatnot. But when big things come around like this, Brawl Stars is always on it, listening to everyone in the community's feedback and making changes that are necessary. It's amazing, dude. It's amazing. And that's not just glaze. That's just like acknowledging that the Brawl Stars dev team is great. Spen says, thanks Brawl Stars. That's why we love you. Code Pan, many steps in the right direction with what you plan on doing going forward. Been a rocky year since Angels and Demons, but this looks promising. Thanks for being transparent with the recent update decisions. I hope the game takes a better direction. Clash Royale, take notes, be like Brawl Stars. Genuinely, thank you, Brawl Stars team, for addressing our concerns and being truthful with your intentions. I can't wait to see what happens from here. Not gonna lie, a lot of the discussion around this post and the ideas that Brawl Stars brought forth with this post is it being taken really, really well. As a content creator and an enjoyer of Brawl Stars, you always want the best for Brawl Stars, right? So it's hard to see when things come out and people don't understand them or don't enjoy them about the game. Makes me nervous, makes me worried. So seeing things like this is super reassuring as well as really exciting for the future. You guys know, hey, a Ray TLDR, a Ray takeaway here. I like free things. Free things are great. And if we could get free brawlers every single update, oh baby, dude, I'll be rolling in it. I'll be so happy. But there you have it, everyone. Wanted to kind of jump into the ring here without making like an hour-long post just giving my 2 cents on it, and as well as like kind of a quick summary or a more simple summary of what's going to be happening next update. And of course, I'm guessing this is going to be an ongoing situation. I'm sure we'll be getting more information in terms of like maybe Easter eggs, sneak peeks with that type of stuff. So make sure to stay tuned. If we get any additional information on this, I'll be sure to keep you guys in the loop, as I always try to. But with that being said, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Adios. Take care.